guys, welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again. You don't know how much I appreciate your love and support. Thank you for joining my tribe. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Liz. I am a faith mama, military wife, and lover of all things life. So if you like me, you like what you see, and you like the content that I put out there, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and join my tribe. With all of that being said, thank you for tuning in, y'all. Today's video, last week's video was all about pregnancy symptoms, right? Again, if you are new here, I am currently 34 weeks pregnant. And so last week I talked all about my pregnancy symptoms, trimester by trimester, the different symptoms that made me think, girl, you might want to take a pregnancy test. And so then this week, following along with that video, I'm going to talk about my pregnancy must-haves. These are the things that have been kind of my holy grail throughout this pregnancy and have made my pregnancy a little bit easier, because as some of you know, and some of you will learn if you are watching this and are pregnant right now, that pregnancy comes with a lot of aches and pains and symptoms and things. And so anything that we can find to make our lives easier or make us feel better, I'm all about that, right? So I want to share those things with you so that hopefully I can make your pregnancy a little bit easier too. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump in the video. All right, so as you can see, I have a whole bunch of stuff behind me here. I have my trusty notepad because you know your girl forgets stuff a whole lot, but we'll go ahead and jump into what I have going on here. So first things first, if you have not watched my 10 totally TMI things that nobody tells you about pregnancy, make sure you watch that. It is educational, girl, okay? So make sure you watch that video. But one of the things that I talk about in there is the excess moisture that comes with pregnancy in the nether region, okay? And so one of the ways that I was able to deal with it, and I recommend that you do too, girl, get you some panty liners, okay? They're cheap, they last a long time, you don't need like a ton of them, right? But it just makes it so that you're not sitting in that moisture all day long, okay? So panty liners, definitely a must-have throughout pregnancy. And once you have that baby, you're gonna need the big old diaper pads, okay? And then once it lightens up, then you can go back to these things. But go ahead and invest in some panty liners because you're gonna be using them throughout pregnancy and then also after you give birth. The next one, not necessarily a necessity for everybody, but for me, I just like to feel real clean, okay? So I take me some wipes to work with me. I have them in the bathrooms at home because, again, with all of that moisture, I just need to, clean up a little bit down there, make myself feel a little bit more fresh, okay? So that is just a suggestion for you, but it is definitely a must-have for me. Panty liners and wipes. Flushable wipes, right? Don't go clogging the toilet and nobody wants to see that in the trash can, okay? One of the symptoms that is such a pain and that I dealt with and currently do deal with throughout pregnancy is heartburn. And so get you some Tums, okay? Because there is nothing worse than trying to go to sleep at night and your chest and throat is just on fire because of heartburn. And for some reason with me, when I have heartburn, it's not just in my chest and my throat, it gives me like an earache, a terrible earache. And so Tums are absolutely necessary. I will do Tums and I will do like a big cold glass of milk just to kind of get rid of that fire in my throat. Try to make it so that I can sleep, and then I also kind of sleep propped up until it goes away. But I deal with it for hours on end. It is no fun, so Tums have definitely been a good friend of mine throughout pregnancy. So the next thing that I want to mention, it's actually two things. In pregnancy, as you guys know, a lot of people experience nausea. For me, with my first pregnancy, I had absolutely no nausea. I was a blessed woman in that first pregnancy. This pregnancy, oh girl, your girl was nauseous all day, every day throughout the first trimester and even into the second trimester. So I had to find some relief. The first thing that I found was actually from Target. They're by Traditional Medicinals, but they are Morning Ease, and they're little like lemon ginger drops. I like ginger, so like I loved these things, but they're like this big. You just pop them in your mouth, suck on them so that you can kind of quell that nausea. It definitely worked for me. Yeah, this is some good stuff. So I recommend checking out your local Target, finding something similar. They are, again, Morning Ease Lemon Ginger Drops. They are amazing for nausea relief. The next thing that I wanted to show you is actually something that I got from my doctor. And when they suggested it to me and gave it to me, I was like, okay, Army, y'all fancy. No, I didn't know y'all believed in essential oils. But essentially I told my doctor, hey, I've been dealing with nausea. They noticed it because my weight dropped off drastically because I just had no desire to eat due to my nausea. And so when I told them that, they said, well, do you want some meds for it? We can prescribe you something. For me, I am just kind of always wary about taking medicine if there's another way that I can deal with it, or there's another way that I can heal it or just get rid of it, right? So I try not to jump straight into meds. And so when I told her, no, it's not to the point where I feel like I need meds. It's just really an annoyance for me right now. She actually suggested something called Queasies. Yeah, Queasies. And looks like it's made by Soothing Scents. Again, I got this from my doctor. And you basically just twist this cap open like this. There's like this little sponge in there, and you just smell it. You just take a whiff. I've had this since the beginning of my pregnancy. I am now 34 weeks, and it still smells amazing. It's so good. So the essential oils that are in it actually is a proprietary, blend of peppermint, spearmint, lavender, and ginger essential oils for inhalation only. And it actually says you can go to www.soothing-scents.com. I'll go ahead and link that in case you guys want to check into it. It just smells so good. This was necessary because in my job, I actually stand up and I teach classes to service members as they are transitioning out of the military. And so when they are doing that, those classes that I teach are a 7-hour course. And so during that time, I can't really have candy in my mouth because I'm constantly talking and interacting with the soldiers or airmen or sailors or whoever it is that I happen to be talking to. And so this definitely worked because I could literally have it in my blazer pocket and just take it out, take a whiff, kind of look like a weirdo. People did look at me. I'm like, it's not a marker. I promise it's oils because I'm sick, nauseous. But it definitely helped to quell that. On top of that, if any of you are, married to a service member, y'all know they come with the funk sometimes, especially here where we are stationed at. We are in the middle of a hot desert. And one of their key functions out here is to go out to what we call the box, the desert, and basically role play enemy war fighters. And they're out there for like days at a time without showers. And sometimes they like to come into my office right after leaving that desert without taking a shower and talk to me and ask me questions. And I'm just like, sir, I'm pregnant and my nose is extremely sensitive and that funk, I need it gone. So this was wonderful to be able to just take a whiff of it because your girl was already nauseous and then the funk was coming in with the service members. Love you service members. Thanks for all you do. But please, I don't know, spray it down or something because that's just rude. Why are you coming to my office like that? But I get it. Again, thank you for your sacrifice and your service. So the next thing that I do want to talk about, hand sanitizer. Right now, who knows when you'll be watching this video? You can find this video like 2 years down the road. But currently, we are going through the coronavirus pandemic right now. If you hear something, it's probably my child trying to wrangle the dog back into the room. So excuse that. But we are currently going through the coronavirus pandemic. And so, one, you should always be washing your hands and using hand sanitizer. But especially when you are pregnant, your immune system is compromised. And so it is harder for your body to fight different illnesses, viruses, and things like that. And so that is why it is very, very necessary that you are taking all the precautions. So have the hand sanitizer on deck. Now you can have like the little squeeze one. This is one that I found that I actually really love. It's by Honest Company. Grapefruit Grove, kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria, made without synthetic fragrances, parabens, triclosan, benzalkonium chloride. Remember y'all, I said I can't see very well in this pregnancy. Again, check out the 10 TMI things. So that's why I'm looking at this so close. But it has 62% alcohol. The CDC does say that having an alcohol content of between 60% and 90% is what they recommend to kill those germs, to disinfect. So this is a great thing. It's awesome. All you gotta do, boop, take the cap off, spray your hands, rub it together, disinfect it. So it's nice. It has essential oils in it as well. And so I do recommend it. I just ordered the lavender because people going crazy and buying all the hand sanitizer. So I had to buy like 3 more of these before everything went away. The next thing, you'll see it here, is you're gonna want a water bottle, girlfriend. You get so thirsty in pregnancy and you need to drink a whole lot of water. It's just gonna keep your baby healthy. It's going to keep your amniotic fluid healthy. And it just makes you feel better. You can't drink sodas. You can drink coffee and different things like that. You know, like not at a minimum, but like decreased rate, I guess would be the word. But water is going to be your best friend. For me, I always liked room temperature water, again, until I got pregnant, and now I need it ice cold. So I just have a simple Contigo, however you say this, water bottle. I fill it up like 3 to 4 times a day, have my ice in there. It stays ice cold throughout the time at work. And so it's just really, really awesome. All right, so another thing that I wanted to mention, I don't have it here with me just because I don't really feel like grabbing it out of the fridge. Once I tell you what it is, you'll know what it is. It's not like I have to show it to you, right? But again, in my pregnancy symptoms video, I let you know that the constipation is real. It's just a part of pregnancy, right? And so one of the ways that I have found to combat it, okay, let me start over. One of the things that they say that you can do is actually take a stool softener. When you first go to your doctor and you find out that you're pregnant, they're gonna probably give you a list of over-the-counter medications that are safe to take in pregnancy. Like I mentioned, I just prefer not to take meds as the first line of defense, right? I'd rather try to find another way to solve my issue, and then if that doesn't solve it, then I'll go to medication. That's perfectly fine with me. So while you can take stool softeners, for me, I just decided not to do that. But I did find that spinach definitely works. High in fiber, it's good for you, right? So what I normally do is I will go ahead and make a smoothie in the morning, and I'll just toss a bunch of spinach in it, and then that has your girl ready to go. A little bit later, it takes a while to digest, but you're good. It handled my issue for me. So I recommend either a stool softener, spinach, or find something else that works for you and is doctor approved. So another thing that has been pretty awesome for me, we know that we get stretch marks. We know that our skin is constantly stretching throughout pregnancy, which can cause itchiness. On top of that, I have been pregnant like throughout the winter, so we know that that already leads to dry skin. So there are 2 products that I have really enjoyed. The first is this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. It's tummy butter for stretch marks. This is my first one, and it's basically almost out. You can see right there. But again, 34 weeks pregnant, and I only had to use just 1 container of this during that entire time. It's really thick, so I put it on morning, noon, and night. But it's really good at moisturizing your belly, just kind of quenching that dry skin that you may be having. The other thing that I like is the moisturizing body oil by Palmer's Cocoa Butter as well. What I usually do is just with my regular lotion that I use, I will pump the lotion into my hands, put some oil on it, like mix it together, and then rub it all over my body. Again, it just takes away that dryness. I can't say that like, oh, it prevents stretch marks, because your girl has plenty of stretch marks, and I had stretch marks with my first daughter, or with my daughter, excuse me. So I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. As we have learned, stretch marks are genetic. You can do a little bit here and there to try to prevent them, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna get stretch marks, you're just going to get them. There's no way to just go without them, right? But if you can quench that dry skin, if you can make that itchiness go away and give your skin a little bit more comfort, why not do it with these products as well? All right, so these are some of the kind of non-traditional pregnancy must-haves. Okay, I'll say that the pregnancy pillow is definitely a traditional one, but kind of the rest of the things I wanted to touch on because they just make me feel good about myself, and hopefully if you are feeling, I don't know, big and uncomfortable and you want to feel a little bit better about yourself, well then, your girl's got you. Go ahead and get some of the things that I'm about to mention to you. So the first thing, pregnancy pillow. This is a big old U-shaped one. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a big giant U-shaped one. It's amazing. So in my first pregnancy, all I needed was one of those long, like cheap body pillows from Walmart. It didn't really make a difference to me, really. But this second pregnancy, I think because I've already done it, my body's done it, it just, everything loosened up a lot quicker. My hips had so much pain from the beginning. And so my sweet and wonderful husband surprised me with this on my birthday. He ordered it from Amazon, so I'll see if I can find a link and I'll put it down in the description bar so that you guys can get your own. But this is it. It's just a U-shaped pillow. You can unzip it. I sleep with it like this. You know, you kind of put your leg around it. Or I have even flipped it over so that it's like down. I'm not even going to show you. You'll figure it out, but just know it's so good to kind of be able to sleep on your side because you can't sleep on your back. You can't sleep on your belly. So sleep on your side using this pregnancy pillow, and I promise it'll be wonderful. It'll make you feel good. So pregnancy pillow, definitely a pregnancy must-have. The next thing, like I said, aches and pains came early for me. What is this, you say? What is this? Again, a wonderful present by my husband. It is a massager, again, from Amazon, so I can link it below for you. But basically, my back was hurting, my hips were hurting, and so he bought this for me too. You just plug it in, turn it on. These are like the little massaging heads. You can put it on your butt, which is something I like to do, on your back, on your shoulders, just kind of anywhere and everywhere. This massager is wonderful, and it's not even that terribly expensive. The funny thing is that my husband, he plays basketball, so his body gets sore a lot. So actually, he got this for me for Christmas, and I got the same exact one for him for Christmas. So now we have two in the house because we were like, oh, thinking of each other and needing a massager. But anyways, Amazon is where you can get this. It is super wonderful. Get the warranty because actually, the one that my husband bought me, it just randomly died on us for some reason, but the warranty came into play and we can get it replaced. So again, a wonderful massager. It's a great treat for you to relax, especially if you're like me and you're on your feet all day teaching classes. Definitely get a massager. Okay, so the next couple items I want to show you are like clothing related because as we are expanding, it can be harder and harder to find clothing. And for me, what I like isn't necessarily maternity clothes. Like some maternity clothes, a lot of maternity clothes are just ugly. I'm gonna just say it. They just ugly and I don't like it. And so for me, staying in my clothes as long as possible is a big deal for me. So the first thing is the belly band. If you have not seen this, you can get it at Target. This is what it looks like. So it's just elasticy. It has right here at the bottom this kind of, I don't even know, plasticky type of thing, but to hold it in place. And basically you wear it over your clothes, well, under your shirt, over your pants. So I use this a lot for work because for me, your girl is a frugal franny. I'm not about to be spending a bunch of money on some maternity clothes that I'm not going to use in a couple of months. No. I like to keep my money. So what I do so that I don't have to buy brand new work clothes, maternity clothes and things like that, I still wear my regular maternity pants. My regular work pants, I just don't zip and button them. And then I wear this belly band over it. So the bottom part covers the unzipped part. It holds your pants up, keeps everything nice and smooth, and you can wear your pants for a lot longer, if not completely through pregnancy. Again, I am 34 weeks pregnant right now. I am still wearing this belly band with my work pants. I'm not gonna lie, we are pushing it, but it is about to be springtime, and that's when maxi dresses come into play. I have plenty of maxi dresses, so I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit warmer, and I can wear my maxi dresses, and then I don't have to worry about buying maternity clothes, because maxi dresses are long, they are loose, a lot of times they're stretchy, so they accommodate your growing bump. Maxi dresses and cardigans are going to be a good option for you, especially if you are pregnant in the spring and summer. If you work in an office environment, throw a little cardigan, a little blazer over that dress. You are good to go, girlfriend. You are good to go. So belly band, you can get it at Target. I will link it below. Maxi dresses, cardigans, little sweaters, things like that. Those are definitely awesome. Another thing that I will say, there's a lot of Target things, but Target is so awesome. So this shirt, I love their shirts. This one I got in an extra large. I technically could have got it probably in a large. I bought some last year, similar to this, not the high neck, they're a lower neck. But I find that the scoop at the bottom really like accommodates your belly. The ones that I bought last summer, mind you, when I was not pregnant, I can still wear right now while pregnant. So they transition well, and I know that after pregnancy, I'll still be able to use them. Frugal Franny checking in, okay? I'm not gonna buy something that I can only use for a couple of months, with the exception of like my belly band and maybe a pair of pants, which you will see. But these are super cheap, $8 at Walmart, $8 at Target, so many different colors. And they really just make me feel pretty and cute and put together. And then with some jeans, oh girl, so cute. So definitely check out those. Check out the ones with like the scoop bottom. Again, they accommodate your belly a little bit more. And check out ones that can easily transition between pregnancy and then like the postpartum phase and well on into motherhood. The next one that I will say this is the last thing from Target. So this is something that I did buy because jeans, I wear a lot of high-waisted jeans, and so once that belly started poking out, the high-waisted jeans were a no-go anymore. So I found these at Walmart. Again, why do I keep saying Walmart? At Target. The brand is Isabel Maternity. They are skinny jeans, super cute, okay? They are under the belly jeans. They have these elastic right here to accommodate your growing belly. It's elastic all around here. Belt loops if you need them, pockets in the back. They are super comfortable and super affordable, $20. So I could spend $20 on some jeans for pregnancy because that's not a whole lot of money, right? You go to like those other big maternity brand clothing stores and they're charging you like $40, $50, $60 for some jeans. No ma'am, not today. So check out Isabel Maternity. They have a bunch of different types. They have over the belly kind of jeans. I like the underbelly ones. They're super comfortable, help me feel put together and still cute in my pregnancy phase. All right, so another goodie from Amazon is these leggings. These leggings are my favorite. I bought these before I was pregnant. I bought these because I was going like on a trip. I actually have 3 pairs now, so this is just, I showed you my gray ones because they're the ones that are currently clean. The rest are my dirty clothes hamper. And then I have 2 pairs of black ones. But these are the, I believe it's Satina leggings from Amazon. So cheap. I think they range between $9 and $12 just depending on when you purchase them. But they have lasted so long. The material is so smooth and buttery and comfortable. And again, I wore these before pregnancy. Now I just kind of pull them up over my belly and I wear them during pregnancy and they are wonderful. Again, super cheap. You need these in your life, girl, okay? And with 2-day shipping, you can't go wrong. Although again, amidst the coronavirus pandemic, 2-day shipping may slow down, right? So just be aware of that. But these leggings are so wonderful. So definitely check them out. I kind of didn't even want to tell you guys because I like these leggings a lot. And if they got sold out, I'd be very upset. So don't take them all because I still plan on buying these. Just don't take all the black ones. I really like the black ones. The final thing that I did want to show you, kind of out of the ordinary, but these shoes are so awesome. They are by Nike. These are the Nike Tanjin, T-A-N-J-I-N, I believe is how it's spelled. They're super affordable as well. I didn't buy these for pregnancy. I've actually had my eye on them for a while, but the reason why I wanted to bring them up is because they're super comfortable for your feet. I am a flat-footed person, and so I always have foot pain from walking and different things like that. We actually went to Disneyland when I was like 28 weeks pregnant. Disneyland, okay, and walked like all day, morning, noon, and night. I rocked these babies, and your girl's feet were not in pain, and you would think they are because I'm pregnant. I have a belly, and I'm heavy, and I'm tired, and don't want to walk all day. But these were so amazing. They're like 45 to 50 bucks. Again, a good investment because it's not something that's you're not going to be able to use after pregnancy, right? So Nike Tanjins, definitely check them out. This is again something that I didn't want to show you guys, but your girl, your girl she looks out for you. I feel like y'all are my girls, right? I want to show you all the goods so that you know what you need to make yourself comfortable. Nike Tanjins are where it's at. No, I'm not sponsored by Nike, but Nike, holla at your girl if you want to sponsor a mama. I ain't no athlete, but I'm a mom. I chase a kid around, soon to be 2 kids, so go ahead. Sponsor your girl, send me more tangents. All right, y'all, so that is the end of my pregnancy must-haves video. I hope that you found some good information. I hope that you found some valuable tips for dealing with those pregnancy symptoms that just make pregnancy a little bit less glorious and wonderful than we're told that it is, right? So be sure to check the description below for any links to any items that I can find. I may receive an affiliate commission off of anything if I get chosen for like the Amazon affiliate program and things like that. So just be aware of that. If you do purchase through any of those links, I could receive a commission. So if you would like to continue to support me, support this channel, and help provide an income to our family, I definitely appreciate that. With all of that being said, if you liked this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe so that you join my tribe and that you never ever miss a video. Until next time, later loves.